Welcome you to EDA customer. Today I'd like to explain it how to use the tool or basic program to check EDA non-conforming data for I-type field. We already have a tool to check the data type tool for the non-conforming data. But some customers want to convert I-type field become data type data on the remote server. When data is non-conforming, so whole record will become non-conforming. So it cannot be used on the remote server. So I have couple tool. I also have a couple basic program. It can check and help you to understand how you write your own basic program to check. I integrate with one simple .NET tool to check everything for you for easy to check non-conforming data. So what's the non-conforming data? They have a couple reasons. One is the most common is varchar type, or sometimes is the sub-value mapping is not correct, or some integer or data field something to cause a non-conforming. So before you want to run the EDA convert, you want to check all your non-conforming data first and fix your EDA schema. After everything is fixed, so you can convert your data correctly to the remote server. So you want to run the EDA schema manager, you need the EDA license. Then I already do couple testing for SQL Server, MySQL, Oracle. So this tool I only show you demo is for SQL Server. Also, this tool is very easy to convert the EDA map file to EDA XML format. So it's help you to migrate from one machine to the other more easy. This tool is using the VB.NET application with .NET Framework 4.5 driver. So it's easy install and easy to use. So what kind of data type will be checked on this tool? One is the most common issue is varchar length, integer, and real time, and datetime, date, and time. So MySQL similar, do the same thing. So how can you check non-conforming data? So you need to have a universe or Unidata file, and also you need to use in the schema, EDA schema manager to create a schema to map in your data to see what is the non-conforming. For this tool also, I have an import-export tool. It has a special format called .sch format, and also can convert to XML format. So this tool has some limitation, pretty easy. I set up some default setting for example. Also have a maximum length or some default setting. So for the non-conforming tool, normally you can connect to Unidata or Universe server, and for my test case is MySQL or SQL Server. So it will connect to a remote server from Unidata or Universe. And from the tool, we read the schema you will define, then do the checking for the EDA mapping. So if have a publisher subscriber environment, sometimes you want to check from the native data from publisher, it will become more uh, efficient to checking your data. So on the EDA schema manager already have a verify function, but this function only for D-type field, not for I-type field. So for the I-type field, I create another tool here called EDA check I to check the I-type field. So I will demo later to show you what is the functionality for this EDA check I tool. So another function, you can see the schema. They can import export, but import export is the same format. So if you the schema store in the EDA map file, and then you can come back in same EDA map file. If you want to go to the XML, you need to using the EDA make XML function. They will convert to different format. So I will use a couple different sample file to show you to check all the different data type checking. For example, I use in the country 3. We check address 1, 2, 3 is virtual length checking. Also, test and call student TX student X file. They will include the single value, multi-value, multi-sub-value. You also check a varchar field. Text number file will be text integer and text flow. Also test like a product price. They call the subroutine. So you can see, you can check the flow also. For the new datetime tool, the tool itself can check the DT field. But DT field implementation for EDA is not finished. Will be UMV 27302. So I will demo or show you every field is go to non-conforming. But another file is similar called datetime 1. They have a T datetime field. The other field is successful convert to the SQL Server. But of another example file I will show you is called file ID 3. Is checking date and time only. That's successful. So I will demo show you one by one for each functionality. So I will show you. So here's the my universe. That's my universe 12.1 universe version. So first I like to show you I have a tool to create all the sample file. I show you, for example, I call the country 3x. All the sample tool you can download from my YouTube channel. So it's very simple. It's a sample file. So if I BR, so you will create called country 3x. So this file you can see the. So it was just couple record. Actually only 3 records. So after you got the 3 records, you want to check the field to see how you work. So this one I want to use in the EDA tool. So I connect to my universe, my account. So account is EDA, this one. So this one I already create one called country 3. So I intentionally to set up the length shorter, like length 1 is all 10, 10, and 10. So I already created, but I just want to live to show you the sample file. I just create the 3x file, so I can new same thing. So I want to connect to SQL Server 2019. So all these three is I-type field. So I want to put here. So by default it's longer, so you don't see the non-conforming. So I want to set up just shorter. Let's put 110. So everything is set it up for 10. So I after so address 1 and 2 and 3 is I-type field. So everything is successful. So after successful, we can go back to look at the SQL Server. That's the SQL Server table. So refresh. So you call country 3x. So that's just 1. So you will see some record will be non-conforming. The test 1, the first one, it's fine. The other will be non-conforming. So I will show you on the tool. I have a basic program to verify it. So that's just that you can use in the basic program. So that's just the basic program to verify. You can for basic program I set up all is the 10 match that with the EDA schema mapping. So if you are run it, so that's the program, basic program to verify address 1, 2, 3. So it will show you the address 1 on the record test 3 at least longer than 10. So it will show you which field have a problem. So I also give you the maximum length for address 1 is the test 3 record. They should be set the length 16. Another field is address 3. If you look at the record itself, you will see it's 25. So after you verify, you know the virtual length should be set. It's the for the address 1 and address 3 should be set longer. So for example, you should set this one. It's 10 is not enough, and I can use in my tool. You can do the similar things. So I can show you this my creator tool to verify the virtual length. So for example, I using the 3x. So you can select the 3 field and I check everything. So you can get the complete the same result, just like a basic program. So second one I like to demo is called Student X. So Student X I already using the program called called the AE is the AEBP CREATE. So that is the very simple basic program to create a dictionary and also create a sample data. So after I run this program, I can show you the output, something like this. So I only just 2 records. So after this, I create a sample data. I create the EDA Schema Manager tool. So from EDA Schema Manager tool, I can check the Student X. So this I already created, and before I can do this, I need to another sample file, sample program to create the course X and the semester X, because I type here. So if you look at the dictionary list, dict student X. Uh, Student X are using two I-type field. It's course name and semester underscore name. You will trans the course X file. So also in this tool, I have you can use in the basic program to create a sample data. So that's the sample basic program to generate a semester X and to generate a couple sample data for semester. So for example, so that's the sample SEMESTERX. So it's just using the sample basic program to generate semester X. Also need to use the same thing to generate the course X. So after you run this program, you will generate this sample file. Yeah, this is from that program, it will generate this sample data. So after you create it, then you use in the mapping EDA schema manager. So for this, I changed the virtual length to 10. So I can see some course name I changed to virtual length to 15. So after I convert it, it became sum of data will become non-conforming. So if you go back to look at the X, so that's the EDA schema manager. After convert it, you can go back to look at the SQL Server. SQL Server student X. Student X. So this is the student X, this one. So student X is a two record, both is non-conforming data. But I like to know why it's got a non-conforming data. So I have another basic program to run it to check. So program will be called AEBP. So they will check two semester name and course name because the length will be 10 and 15. So I'm running. So it will show you what's the problem. So you will see that the record 111 semester name this is more than 10. So you will got a problem. So it will show you you should be set the semester name will be 11. Course name should be set to 26. So if you run in my tool, it will show you another one. It's called Student X. Student X. Let's just check in two field, two I-type field. So you will see, you can see all the data just complete the same basic program function. So next, I will show you is how to test the integer and test float. So I create another program called AEBP. Called test number. So let's the program could create a test number. So that's just the sample includes some non-conforming data. So you only have a 4 sample data. I can test the integer and test the float from the EDA schema manager. So you can see I already create the schema to mean, for example, like test number. So this one is show you is the integer and test float. This is from I-type field. So these two field is test integer and test float. So after I convert it, I can using another program called AVBP check check text integer test number. So this program, it will show you what is the float, integer, some data is the record ID is test2, and what's the problem because it's ABC is not integer. So this program will show you what is the problem. Same thing for my integer tool. You can use this simple tool called test integer. They have a two field, so you can select all and you can check. So it will show you each one what is the problem. So you also can output the result, the error report to the temp folder. So another one is called product price. So this one I using another one. So this is the program to create a sample prop PROD PRICE file. So if you look at the result, so you were using I-type vehicle final price, you were using the product under discount, so you will be needed before you run to test this the file. You need to have a subroutine. So this subroutine already I will provide this a simple subroutine. So for example, this subroutine is called PROD DISCOUNT. It's just a very simple subroutine program to call the same file called price and to multiple by XYZ. So it's a very simple program for demo purpose. So after you compile it and catalog, so you can see. So you will see because the error because the last record is XX uh, is not the integer, so you will get the error. So also have the program. So you will give you an idea. This program A89 is non-conforming data is not return correct flow back is 0. So just give you idea. So same thing for the tool. This product price. It will give you return back the same information to tell you which record have a problem. You need to verify it for product price. So next will be a little bit different for new daytime 2. So this sample file, I have a program called AEBP create file dictionary date time 2. It's called new date time 2. So you will, after you run this program, you will generate this sample called new date time 2. So you will see couple field include the date field and date time field and new datetime field. So for example, for this, look at the dictionary. So there will be for this program, you see the couple field called DT field. That's for new universe datetime field. So this field, it's not implement for EDA conversion yet, but for the SQL itself, for this tool already can check correct to show you what is correct, what is not correct, the data type. So if you run this one, so when I do the conversion after new data 2, so that's the new data test types. So already date types. So after you convert it, if you look at the SQL Server side, called new data time 2. So every record is non-conforming. So it should be only one record not correct. The other two should be you should be this one fail. So if you look at my program, so if AE BP check datetime, AE P check datetime. Oh, AE BP check so it will show you is correct output. So this tool already can show you only the last record have problem. So same thing for this tool. So you can see the new data 2. So only one record is bad. The other should be fine. So that's a new datetime. And the other, I also have another program to show you called datetime 1. So if so, there's another sample datetimes. So if you look at the dictionary, so this one is not using DT conversion code. So for this one is a mapping is complete correct for datetime field. It's do the conversion. So after I convert it, I call check the datetime 1. So you will see the output called datetime 1. So you will see it does give you the correct output only one it's not correct for daytime field. The next demo will show you is the check the day field and time field. There's another program called AEBP. So this program will generate sample file called file idate3. So what's the look like? File idate3. So let's just sample file with the 3 records. First 2 records is correct, but last record is not correct. So if after I convert it, so you can use in the basic program, check file idate time. So it will show you only last record is not correct. For add date, add times is ABC, and time field is not correct. So for the tool, for my tool, you can check the file item field. I choose this one. So you will give it exact the same information on the basic program. So it just give you a simple tool to verify, or sometimes you can write your own basic program to do the checking for the I-type field. And also like to show you it's the for the for EDA schema mapping, we have on Universe, you can have file called list EDA map file to show you that's all EDA mapping file stored in the EDA map. Also, actually, we have another way to store called EDA X map X. It's the XML format. So EDA X map. So we can show you where's the EDA MX file. So here it's called EDA map file. So EDA. So for example, something like this. So it will be another way to store this the XML format. For example, this. So there is XML format. So you can store in the hash file, or you can store in the EDA map file. So for here, that's my account demo is here. So you need to have EDA X EDA. You should be have another folder called EDA X map. So for this, if you not have file, you need to create it. EDA X. Just create it because it's a folder. So you need to create is the folder to store your XML schema. So I just give you the demo. So from this tool, for example, I want to create a file data. For example, this one. Or you can choose any one you want. For example, I can choose country 3. Here, country 3. Then I can use in the XML, so it's not converted. I can connect to other database. I can show you. So I can different one. For example, Y3, call country YY3. Then you can, yeah, it's converted. So they have some setting before you can do the conversion. For if you want to use this function, you need to have they were based on the you need to have a combo file on ID. You need to have file to do the conversion. EDA UV database, SML map, EDA map. Oh, you need to have a called EDA map. .smap file inside the XML format folder, so you can get the mapping to do the conversion. So you also need to have a file called .sml. So I need to go back to show you the file. This is the folder. XML, this one. So this one, yeah, doesn't have this function, so you will fail. So you need to put the EDA map.smap inside this folder. So I can go back to show you. So right now I want to convert this one. Became, yeah, this time is successful. So after I convert it, you will see the inside the so it does convert the country YX from H5 to the SML format. So this way, this tool provide a lot of feature. Give you you can very easy to convert it. So make everything to work with EDA I type field checking more easy. Thank you for your watching.